Hello and welcome to another. Oh my god, another episode of What Would Denise Do? With me, Beyonce.
And me, Davina. You are live on Channel 4. Please do not swear. I shouldn't look at you when I say this. Please do not say fuck or bugger. You
Bugger?
bastards.
No. Cup of tea.
Cunts. What? Do it again.
I wonder if Davina McCall will ever actually listen to this and just be like, what the fuck?
She'll be like, who is that guy that sounds exactly like me?
Very coarse.
Very northern. Via
Yes.
Keith Lemon. Yeah.
I always forget that you're northern. I don't know why, but I just do.
Is it because I've lived down here for so long?
No, well, no. Someone turned around to me the other day and they were like, "Oh my god, are you from Australia?" And I was just like, "No." And I was just like, "No." Apparently, I've got an Australian twang.
Oh, Australian. Do you know, I saw that. Was it the other day? It was her that played Princess Anne in the Crown. She's on some new thing on Disney Plus, where she's like, "All right, mate," and she's talking about how she learned to speak posh, and apparently one of the words,
Princess Anne.
yeah, one of the words that they used to use for the word yes was the word ears. Ears.
Yes.
Ears. She said, so we people would say it on the set all the time. Are you ready to be up? Ears.
Yes.
Ears. My husband and I. Is that when I said the other week?
Oh,
was doing my
God.
housework.
Ass work.
I clenched my buttocks when I did that. I don't know why.
Did you?
I sort of lifted up. I went, housework. She's got to clench those buttocks.
You must always clench your buttocks.
Take two big
Always.
lads in a wheelbarrow. Never mind knickers. She needs a safety net. That's one for Mark.
I'm really pretty.
Yeah. What was that you said in our group chat the other day about being really pretty? What was it for? Was
Just
that
because you guys were going on about stuff, and I was just like, I'm really pretty, and then I put a GIF, or whatever you call it. What is it? Is it a GIF? GIF?
No, it's GIF because I think the G's for graphic.
So then it'll be GIF.
Oh.
Well, you don't say graphic, do you?
That's what I just said, GIF.
You said GIF?
No, I did not. I said GIF.
You totally said. That's a good job of fucking recording, aren't we? Because you can go back and have a look.
Right, stop this podcast right now and rewind. I said GIF.
You definitely said GIF.
Did I? No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have said
Yeah.
GIF. No, I didn't.
You said GIF?
I didn't rewind.
Because I was just like, because I sat there and I was like, GIF sat rhymes with SIF.
No, that's what
And
you...
like, 'cause
no, I said GIF.
Yes.
I said it would be GIF because it's graphic.
You said GIF because it was graphic.
Oh, I think you're...
Hands down.
I think
You're going to
you're
listen back to this afterwards and you're going to be like, right,
I'm going to listen to it after. I'm going to listen to it after. Straight after. I'm going to download it. Straight after. I'm not even going to have me tea. I'm just going to listen. And I'm going to be like, you're wrong. Bastard.
But yeah, no, I sent a GIF. GIF for graphic GIF.
GIF.
Glottal. Dear. I sent a GIF of Sarah from Hocus Pocus just dancing idiotically in the background. And that's me.
Yeah.
Because when we went round to yours the last time, I think it was like Mark turned around to me and he was just like, "You really are Sarah, aren't you?" And I was just like, "Yes. Yes, I am."
If I still had my Roomba cleaning thing, you could have, like in the second Hocus Pocus. Oh no, I think that's the Kathy Najimy's character that goes around.
Yeah, it's Kathy. What do we fly on? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hola. Bonjour. Ooh, oh, God, you always have to fucking show me up, didn't you?
Dzień dobry. Kurwa. Say that to your Polish friend. Ooh, it's naughty. It's naughty.
Oh, we were talking about you the other day. He was just he literally asked me, he's like, how's David? And I was just like, hey.
Did he post something the other? I don't know if he posted something the other. Was it Big Dan PT? Where's he been hiding?
He doesn't post too much, but when he does, because he keeps getting me to take photos of him like topless and with very little clothing on, and I'm like, Dan, because he's like my brother.
But you haven't told me he knows who I am because I followed him and that was the end of the conversation.
No, he knows you followed him. He knows you followed him. He's seen you. He's just like, who's David? And I was just like, hey. I was just like, yeah, that's my homeboy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So while the two of you are wanking each other off, I'm going to be dancing idiotically in the background.
Spinning around.
Whee! That's me.
Yeah.
I am. Can you believe? I mean, it's not now, but like it was 5:30 a minute ago. And it was like...
No, hang on. 4:30. Well,
oh, yeah, we've been drinking since then, love.
You were
but
late.
we were saying like 5:30. Daylight savings time. Oh, there's another Hocus Pocus reference time.
Oh, yeah.
But daylight savings time. No,
it's dark now, love. Yeah. And we've been talking for nearly 2 hours. We're only like 6 minutes in to the actual podcast.
Again, we should really start recording this way before, like just so we get shit.
Look, no. We need. You know what it was like when we showed up. We need to warm up. We need to have a little drink. We need to slag a few people off. Take our selfies.
Trust.
It's a whole process. Like
I've
Mariah,
actually got one that I'm proud of. So it's fine.
Mariah, she'll have a little thing to warm up her vocal cords and a little vaporizer.
She's doing Bright Pride, isn't she?
She is. We need to slag a few people off, have a couple of drinks, take a few deep breaths, take some selfies, and then we're ready for the podcast. So,
boom.
Mic drop.
Microphone drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mariah Carey. Her.
Christ.
It's going to be a long one. Mariah Carey's doing Brighton Pride.
Yeah, my mum said
How do we feel about this?
Well,
I'm not too bothered.
No, I wouldn't want to pay that much to see a man.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Like, she's not going to do anything. People keep paying her money and she does nothing.
And I love Mariah. She's on stage.
But that's what I'm saying. And it's just like, literally, and the last time I went to see her was her Christmas concert thing that she does. And it was just like, and literally, she knew exactly what we'd come for. We didn't come for the fucking Christmas carols. Like, there's a bit in it, there's like a 15-minute section where she just drops all of her like old school, like,
somebody plays
Heartbreaker. Do you know what I mean? Like, like all of those kind of things, like, and Fantasy, all of those. And it's just like, and literally the crowd started erupting. Then she went back to Christmas songs and everyone was just like, all right, fuck her, I'm going to the bar. But like, she just stands there. And I'm like, guys, and I don't understand why we all keep paying our money to just go and watch a woman go and stand on stage.
Yeah. She's like, the dancing's like, oh.
Yeah.
It's like,
if I did that in my class, no one would come. And they're free.
Well, do you know, she's starting to dance like, I don't know, Sheila from HR. She's just waiting for retirement day.
Not even Sheila. Sheila's fucking assistant. That's who she's dancing like.
Yeah. And she's on a job seekers allowance or a YT or whatever
equivalent.
It is. Yeah. City and Guilds. That's what Mariah is. She's the City and Guilds of dancing.
Bang on.
Yeah.
So yes, I will not be going to Brighton Pride, but I probably will. But I don't know.
Oh no, I don't go. Do you know when I used to live in Brighton, and I used to live just up the street from Preston.
You used to live in Brighton.
Yeah, it was just up the street from Preston Park. It was great because you didn't need to go to the public loos or any of that bollocks. Because back then it was open. It was just
it's all caged off now, isn't it?
Yeah. So it was great. We just go nip back home, get some drinks, have a wee, go back.
I feel like though that's like this happens now. Like everything is fenced in. Like they fence everything in. It's just like I remember times where we used to go out and like it would be great to just pop home, go for a piss, and then come back again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And you'd always have the God Squad in like a tiny little corner. Being homosexual is this thing. Oh, fuck off. They'll all be on Grindr.
And you turn away and they're all bumming each other anyway.
Exactly. Who's got lube? Yeah.
You're a bit new, but...
So come you've said that. Maybe in
cooking up my rice. Put that there.
Maybe in cooking up my rice and peas and making babies. Oh, sorry. Made myself laugh. I've just realised I've got my fan on full pelt. Let me just...
I can't hear it. Now I can.
No, I need it on though.
She needs it on.
She needs it on. Don't I've got the big one over there. I still have my big one on of an Eve when I get into bed.
I opened the doors last night.
Well, I
to
told
let
you
the air in.
I opened my windows.
Yeah.
Bedroom and kitchen. Oh, yeah. It's practically...
So apart from being stifling hot, love, how's your day been? How's your week been? Week. I can give a
It
shit
went
later.
so quick this week. My beard's looking very dark. I did a bit of Just for Men, but I got a bit carried away.
No,
but it'll fade, so whatever. No, I've had a good week, but it just felt like it went really fucking quick. And today, like I said, I just laid on the couch for most of the morning because I couldn't be arsed. And then did
I'm so
housework
proud of you.
this afternoon, put fresh sheets on bed. Ooh, lovely.
I love starfishing on new sheets. It's amazing.
Sprayed it with oud from tallow and ash.
Oh. You're so bougie.
I know. Yeah.
I
washed it in tallow and ash oud. They call it, was it fabric, shampoo and conditioner? Something going to wash your hair, but no, it's for your sheets. Yeah. And then I sprayed it with the fabric cleansing perfume after. Ooh, gorge.
I spread mine.
Very easily.
Enchanté.
I
sprayed mine with Febreze for pets. So it's just because I don't have any pets, but you know, it just kind of brings it up a little bit fresher.
Yeah, no, I'm a convert to tallow and ash. I've talked about them.
I want to start getting some Aesop, whatever it is, soap. You've got that, haven't you?
No, I've got cheap stuff from Morrison's. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to have a house that's full of Aesop. How do you say it? Aesop?
It's Aesop, I think, yeah.
Yeah. And Molten Brown. But I don't shit money, so I can't.
Yeah, no, I used to like the black pepper stuff, Molten Brown.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. No, so there's certain things like I don't mind like hand soap's cheap as you like, but things like my laundry detergent I get from tallow and ash because it smells gorge. And what else do I like that's a bit quality? Oh, me Purdy and Fig.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they smell fucking lush.
Yeah. I went to Aldi the other day and got some fabric softener.
Oh no, I fucking love Aldi. Well, look, I mean, I love.
No, you should not. No, you should not.
Why?
It doesn't fucking smell of anything. The fucking sheets came out and like everything came out. It just doesn't smell anything. I was just, what the fuck have I done?
You need some tallow and ash in your life, love. Yeah,
need some fucking scent. That's what I need. But anyway. So it's been a fast week. Well, I'll tell you. I'm glad you asked, David. I'm glad you asked. My week's been okay.
Too, really.
I have just come back off my holibobs.
Yeah, and I'd totally forgotten that. I thought we'd spoken.
Yeah, I know. I feel like the thing is that kind of like I didn't really tell anyone. I just kind of disappeared.
No, I knew you were going, but I just blanked it out and I thought, have we spoken or not? I couldn't remember. You know, like I took most of our conversation.
Thanks, mate.
Tuned it out and pretended it didn't exist. Yeah. So how?
But no, normally I sorry, I've just noticed the name of our thing up at the top of the screen, and it's called.
What? Where am I looking here? Oh,
at the top of the screen. It says Dominic Vincent Studio.
Oh yeah. What was this?
And then the names that it says afterwards.
Oh, it says untitled recording.
Oh, I've got a titled one.
Oh, have you?
It's called Davina and Beyonce.
Oh, really? Oh, no. The only thing I can say is actual recording quality is actual recording is high quality. That's what I've got in mind. Yeah.
Above that?
No, it says untitled this end. Because then when we come out of it, I'd give it a title or else I forget where we are.
Oh. It's called Davina and Beyonce. So I went on my holibobs. And then I came back off my holibobs, and I've been working. I went straight back into work.
Well, hang on, don't fast forward your fucking holiday. How many cocktails did you have?
So,
was it all abusive?
Oh my God, I'm totally going to start using that phrase. That's fucking amazing.
That's a charter
Honest
thing.
to God. So I was sat there in the airport and I was just like Punta Cana. And I was just sat there.
I used to fly there.
How the fuck did you manage to live a life? Like, how did you manage to live a life? I was fucked from the day that I got there. And I was fucked from...
Anyone we know? Sorry. Just coughing somebody back up.
Wow.
Oh, that's
nice.
Punta Cana.
Yeah,
but no, you would suffer from jet lag for going there.
Yes.
Give your head a wobble. Fucking hell.
I did. No, honest to God. But it's taken me fucking ages to get back to normal this week. So, no, seriously.
Going there
but you're like a trained professional, aren't you? You're just
they
like,
don't train you how to deal with jet lag. You just have to get over it.
Well, I can't because I'm precious. But I got there and I kept waking up at 4:30 and I'm just like, I'm all like, which is about 8:30.
Oh, a 4-hour time difference.
I was tired, you lazy bitch.
I used to fly to Hong Kong every week. It was fucking 8 hours in front. And then next week I'd go to LA. It's 8 hours behind. And you're worried about 4 hours.
I was exhausted. Thank God I didn't have much to do.
Exhausted.
But I sat there. I don't know how you do it, but literally just not knowing what fucking time zone you're in. Like, it's just crazy.
Look at the clock.
It's crazy. So literally,
I love flying to Punta Cana. Oh my God. But
honestly, it was beautiful. And I want to go back. I specifically want to go back to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
That's where I want to go.
Puerto
Rico. And hopefully I'll see Ricky Martin with a bit of luck. But he looks much better with a beard. Just gonna put that out there.
Yeah.
But so got there, it was fine. Hotel room, it was okay.
Was it all abusive though?
Yeah.
Did you have a wristband?
I had a wristband. It was blue.
If I stayed there, what was the name of the resort?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then yes, I have stayed there.
No, it was called Occidental because I thought it sounded like accidental, and I was
Occidental.
just like,
It sounds like a dental plan.
Well, yeah, that too.
£15 a month, and you can have your dentures for free.
I mean, everybody else there looked like they did have dentures.
Oh.
But
you do love a wristband.
I fucking love a wristband, but they were quick to fucking cut it off as soon as you got onto the bus to leave. They were like, "Yeah, snip, gone, bye."
When we used to go, we would sometimes one person would buy the wristband, and we'd all chip in and then they'd get all the drinks.
Nice.
And it was $55 for the whole time you were there. Shit faced.
Yeah, no, literally. But the thing is that I made friends with the barmaid that was at the kind of little picnic lunch spot bit.
Yeah.
And I went up to her and she was just like, "You like the rum?" And I was just like, "I do like the rum." And she was just like,
"Sure?" She said, "You like it up the bum."
She said, "You like the rum."
Just checking though.
But then after that, I don't know what happened because I blacked out.
Your bum sore after.
I couldn't walk for days.
Oh, I'd have to sit on a rubber ring. I nearly snotted there. I caught myself.
Cute. Lovely. But no, I walk in, she'd be like, "Hey, England," and I'd be like, "Hey, it's Billy." But she'd turn around and she'd show me the bottle of wine that she sank the night before, and I'm just like, "I'm fucking here for you, Queen." Yeah. But she'd be like, "You like the rum?" And she'd give me so basically it was a little kind of plastic cup.
Yeah.
And then 3/4 of it would be rum.
Yeah.
And then it would just be a dash of Coke. Fantastic. And obviously you're in the land of rum, aren't you? Really? Do you know what I mean? So it was just incredible. So I was pissed pretty much. Well, I was just humming for an entire
I remember,
week.
I think I've told this story before, but my first ever long haul was Bahrain. So that was neither here nor there. But the next one I did was Jamaica. Oh. And I just remember going around one of those lazy rivers on a rubber ring, sipping on a mudslide, thinking, "Fuck me, I'm getting paid for this."
I love Jamaica.
Great. Yeah. It's especially all inclusive. But that's what we used to call it, all abusive. Yeah.
Pulled 2 air stewards on my flight to Jamaica.
Did you know?
I did.
Where did you pull them to?
My hotel.
No, you did not. Yes. Did you?
Yeah.
Really? What?
Yeah. One on American Airlines and one was with BA.
But you pulled them to your hotel room?
Separately.
What? On this trip just gone?
No, Jamaica. Years ago.
Oh, God, that's
Jesus Christ, no, David.
You don't say the look of horror on my face. It's like, fuck.
Absolutely fucking not. I went away for one reason only. That was to read a book. And I read a book.
Well done.
I read a book. I read 2, actually. I've started reading Leanne Pinnock's book from Little Mix. She didn't write it.
Oh.
She didn't. She was obviously ghostwritten.
Yeah. Ghost.
Ghost.
Ghost. Well, that's how you spell it. I clenched my buttocks again when I did that. Ghost.
Are you okay? Do you need to shit yourself? Are you all right?
No, I've been. I just think I'm just doing the extra little, I'm just, stopping it from skimming the carpet and picking up loose change. I don't know.
Oh, wow. But no, it was lovely, and it was really, really nice. The weather was amazing, like some beautiful beaches out there.
Yeah.
I literally did nothing. I literally just sat on a sun lounger and did nothing for a week. I went to the gym, but that was about it. But no, I did want to bring a couple of things to the pod that I noticed whilst I was away, and I put up a story.
Oh, you did? I was going to say things you brought to the podcast, things that antibiotics would only clear up. What?
No, that was Jamaica.
Oh, yes.
Please get it right.
Doxycycline.
No, I can tell you now that I did not need to visit the doctor when I got back from Jamaica.
Good.
Anyway.
Moving swiftly on. What are the topics? Are you just about to tell me? Were you going to beat me to it? So I didn't have to ask.
So, holiday pool sunbeds. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, people have responded.
Oh, well done. I haven't looked. That's your job.
So that is my job. I have a job. I've got one job. Holiday pool sunbeds. Are you a 6 a.m. reserver or a 10 a.m. wanderer?
Right.
Hang about. Your best ghost stories, but that's got nothing to do with my holiday. Oh. And the best Bridget Jones moment of your life. Now, the reason why I brought up Bridget Jones is because I went and saw it last night. So we're going to talk about that as well. Mm-hmm. But holiday pool sunbeds, but also I want to talk about the demographic that was on my holiday. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to bring it to you.
Should I get my clipboard? Do I need to do a survey?
Get your fucking barrel. Get your barrel.
I've got my barrel, but I haven't got anything to write on. I forgot. Hang on, let me move my gin and tonic. Let me just, in one of my little drawers, I'm sure I've got a pad. I have. Shit that I need to write down or I'll forget. There we go.
So, I'm going to say there was about 16 to 20 British people. Okay?
Right.
16 to 20 British people.
16 to 20. You told me to write down, so I am British. People. Yeah.
Now, the next biggest group there were French Canadians. Okay? So, apparently, the French Canadians have only just discovered Central America and the fact that it's actually quite hot. So they've spent most of the time being fucking freezing and now they're hot. So I'd probably say there was about 2,000 of them.
Fuck. Yeah. That was shock.
That was shock. And then the rest of the people, which was about 5,354.
Well, that's very specific. 5,350. Yeah. Yes.
Were Americans.
Ugh.
But they
and you
were
know
not.
that because there was probably only about 3 of them, but they're that fucking loud. There was probably, it sounded like 5,354.
Seriously. Yeah. But they weren't just any Americans.
Were they M&S Americans?
They were MAGA Americans.
Oh, no. So they're all, all gunts and mullets.
I sat there and I was in awe of just watching these people. It's fucking insane. It's brilliant. Like, it's it's brilliant and it's not brilliant, but it's insane and it's kind of like, oh my God, like, but I was literally looking at it and I was just like, okay, like I can understand the men. Like, unfortunately, I've got to that point in like whatever society that we're living, that realistically the straight white men, most straight white men, and I'm not going to go on my rant, but most straight white men, white men, are okay.
Oh, I thought you'd lost your train of thought there.
They're okay.
Right.
All right. Most straight white men. However, there is a significantly large group of straight white men who are really, really bringing the fucking side down. Oh. They're really bringing the side down. Now, these MAGA people, from what I could see, they'd all voted for certain someone, and
the Orange Goblin.
The Orange Goblin. And I was just like, and I was just like, what the fuck? And I was just, so I could understand the straight white men doing it. Like I could understand that because they're teaming with him. Do you know what I mean? Like they're cut from the same cloth.
Going on grander while the wives are in the shower.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. It's just a revolving door, wasn't it? Next door. Anyway. But it's the women.
Oh.
It's the women. I was shocked, surprised, and total, like, I literally just sat there and I was watching the women and I was just like, So
dogs have started barking in my street when you hit that note.
Seriously. I literally looked at the women and I was just like, oh my God, you are the reason he's got in. You're the reason. Like, it doesn't matter what he says.
Actually.
So, yeah, totally. Because he could turn around and he could literally just be like he literally sat there and was just like, yeah, you can just grab her by the pussy. And like 100%, they would turn around and be like, oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah. And you're literally looking at it and you're like, and this is not all of them. I'm not classing all of them like in the same, but from what I could see, like they were all cut from this massive piece of cloth. And I was just like, their hair didn't move. It didn't move, David. Didn't move.
Like a crash helmet.
They were in the swimming pool and it didn't move.
Oh.
And they were all just kind of so high pitched, which I appreciate. I am quite high pitched anyway. I'll bring it down. And like literally just kind of like moaning about everything, but everything had to be like on point. And I was just, it was just a vibe. It was just a vibe that I was getting. And I was just like, I'm just not here for this vibe, but I couldn't stop watching it. It was like a car crash. It was like a massive car crash. I could not stop watching. And I'm just like, I'm so not here for MAGA. Like, I'm so not here for it.
I mean, you never were really there, to be fair. But...
Oh, ever. But I just couldn't stop watching it. Could not stop watching it.
Was it like a car crash? Like one of our episodes when we got too pissed?
No, it was like the M1. It was like the M1 where there's like multiple fatalities, but you can't stop watching it. Like it's just, that was just, I couldn't just, and everybody's just like, so I remember going to Ireland once. I went to Galway with my granddad.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he screamed this at this woman. I'm not too sure. I don't quite know what he'd seen that we'd all missed. Yeah. But basically, there was this woman in the car park, and you quite clearly tell that she would have been a MAGA supporter. And she was literally just sat in the car park screaming, "Isn't this wonderful? Isn't this wonderful?" And so my granddad, in this thick Irish accent, was just like, "Shut up, go home and wash your dirty feet." I don't understand what that means.
Maybe it's just a turn of phrase.
I don't know. But anyway, she soon shut up. But all I wanted to do was turn around and be like, "Go home and wash your dirty feet." And that was it.
Oh, I bet them pool filters were on overdrive with all that L-net.
Overdrive. And there kept being like hot and cold patches in the pool as well. So this leads me on to my second point. Yeah. So not only did their hair not move, but everybody was walking around with these Stanley Cups.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what the Stanley Cup is?
I do, yeah. Do you know how much they fucking charge for them now? They're about 80 quid.
But they're apparently supposed to be for builders. Like the Stanley knife and the Stanley work tools and stuff. Yeah. They're supposed to be for builders. But everybody's walking around with them, and I was just like, why is everybody drinking coffee? Like everybody's
drinking
one of
them that have been filled with bows.
Full of fucking cocktails. Like, everybody's fucking hammered. Hammered. I was like, I will stick to my plastic cup. Thank you. Now, all right, fair enough. They're being environmentally friendly, but they're also being fucking big, huge alcoholics because they're there in breakfast with these fucking Stanley cups. And I was just like, hun.
Yeah.
That's a mimosa.
Yeah. You can get a knocked off version, well, not knocked off, but a cheaper version of the Stanley Cup in Morrison's. Way cheaper. I
love with that whole 15-minute rant. That's what you took from that.
That's what I took from the story. That's what I gave to that story. I gave you a location of where you could buy one, but for cheaper. Yeah. Have you ever seen it? Just when you said about all these Americans, have you ever seen? Is it Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar? And it's Kristen Wiig and I've forgotten the other actress's name, and they're from Minnesota. And it just, I mean, they're not MAGA people, but it just, that's what I imagine all the MAGAs to be.
Maya Rudolph.
No, it's not actually.
Okay. So they went through a phase of the two of them doing everything together.
Yeah, let me find out. Hang on. It's Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar.
But hands up, and like celebration to the French Canadians. Because they're doing the most. They're doing the most. As much as MAGA was just like, yes, French Canadians were just like, take it down.
Yeah.
And then like after a couple of days, MAGA moved out. So basically it was over the Super Bowl weekend.
Oh, right.
So then after that, the Americans moved out, and then the Spanish just arrived.
Ooh, now you're talking.
The Central American Spanish, and the men knew what they were doing.
Oh, they could do me.
Knew it. Mm-hmm. And they just parade up and down. Yeah. But then the Spanish women and these Lolitas, and they were just like, and they didn't care, and they were just like, and they just like, they would just kind of like carry their children, and these women were like voluptuous. They were fabulous. Yeah. And then their men were just kind of like ripped to shit. And they just knew that they were all perfect.
Yeah.
And that's what I loved. I loved that kind of sense of like confidence.
Oh. Annie Mamolo, yeah.
Well,
she was Barb. You probably know her face, actually.
I probably know her face, yeah.
Yeah, and Jamie Dornan's in it and all. The Irish dude. Yeah. Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar. That's a bit Irish, but they've got that sort of accent thing going on. Yeah. Anyway, so 16 to 20 British people. I wrote it down on my pad. 2,000 French Canadians. Ooh, and 5,354 Americans. You haven't told me how many Spanish people were there after. Because the Americans could just pop down for the weekend, can't they?
Yeah, exactly. So it's 3,534 Spanish people.
3,000. I forgot what
it
said.
To the place of the American.
Spanish. I've just made up the number because I tuned out halfway through. 3,554, I think is what you said.
34.
I changed that 5.
Like when I said GIF and GIF. I thought
Yeah.
But no, it was good. And I went to the
camera didn't
fucking yes. Fucking yes. It knew what it was doing. It's gone. Maybe it's because we're live.
Yeah. Live on Channel 4.
Please do not fucking swear.
Please do not say fuck or bugger.
So I'd go to the gym in the morning. of a morn.
I wouldn't do
I'd
that.
get
just
up.
go and abuse the breakfast and then abuse the bar.
So
The end.
I'd go down in the morning and I'd lay my towel out. With 2 towels.
Oh.
Gym opened at 8, so 7:45. I'd go down, lay the towels out, go to the gym, come back, go down for breakfast. Right, done. One day, I came back from the gym. Towels gone. Somebody else had pinched my seats. So I turned to the French Canadian woman who was next to me. She was like, I saw it all. And I was like, I don't know any French, so I couldn't say anything in French. And she was just like, je ne sais quoi. Oh, la la. So I was just...
Croissant. baguette. All right.
Voulez-vous coucher?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Fromage. Oh, j'aime beaucoup les World Cup. Fermez la bouche. Yeah, fermez la bouche. Shut your mouth.
But no, thank God she didn't, because she spoke to me and she was just like, hun, she was like, I saw it all. She was just like, the staff log came along. Then these two people came along and it was just like, they took your towels. And I was just like, fuck. So I went straight to reception and I was just like, I've got my Karen hairdo on. It doesn't move. Hey, just call me MAGA. Went up to reception. And I was like, hi, is everything okay? Like, I was like, how's everyone's day going? I was just like, they've taken my towels. Yeah. Anyway, managed to get my towels back. Went back and it was fine. But I started going down a little bit earlier. Right. And I started putting my bag.
3 a.m.
Literally. So basically, I said to the woman behind the desk, I was just like, how do I stop this from happening? Because she was like, you can't reserve the chairs. I was just like, but everybody else is reserving chairs. And she was like, yes, but if you put your bag on the chair, she was like, it looks like you're actually there. So I was just like, sweet. Thank you, señorita.
Did you have a toad?
So I have like a Malta bag. And it's just like, it's living its best life. It's blue and stripy. It's very like, gives Greek vibes. But anyway, Malta's not Greece, is it? No, it's its own country. Anyway, so
I stayed silent there because I don't know. But yeah.
So I put the bag out, I put my book on like the beds and stuff like that, and just kind of like
thumbed over, open a page.
You know, I was just like, I'm reading.
Little dog ear of a page there.
You know. Yeah. And it worked. But that was like 7:30. And then I remembered. Then I went on a journey and I was just like, okay. I was in the gym. And like in the gym. So I went to the gym the first couple of days. And like the second day I went in and I was doing squats. And I was doing squats on a plate. I come back to my original story in the beginning. So this is just like a detour. We're going on a detour, guys.
You take me.
So I was in the gym and I was on the detour. And I was doing goblet squats, but I was doing on the plate because I was doing like quad heavy. So it was just like front leg heavy. Anyway, this guy, oh my God, quite clearly a Democrat, came running up to me and he was just like, oh my God. He was just like, can I ask you why you're doing like squats on the plate? And I was just like, 1, it helps your ankles. I was just like ankle support, but also helps you get lower. But 2, it gives you like good like quads, like it's front working.
Yeah.
And I turned around and I was like, oh, it's good for your quads. And he was just like, are you a personal trainer? And I was just like, shit. And he was just, and I was like, yeah, I am. And he was just like, yeah, I am. And he was like, I have so many questions for you. So literally started giving this man a fucking 1-to-1, like whilst I was on holiday. Anyway.
But did you train him as well? Sorry.
This is why I had to tell you, because I knew that you'd interject with
like 1-to-1. Yeah.
She's doing a hand movement with the barrel.
If it looked like that, I'd give it a wide berth.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. That's going to do nothing.
No.
It's going to hurt more than anything, isn't it, really? I feel like a dart. So I went back to the beds. But yes, so I want to know, and this is my question to you, because I remember when we used to go on holiday with my grandparents,
right?
And we'd go away to maybe Spain or somewhere like that. Yeah. My nan would get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. She'd go down, she'd put the towels out, and then she'd come back, and then she'd go back to bed. Right?
Christ.
Now, there are 3. What do you call them?
Cunts.
3 countries.
Right.
So, 3 people from 3 different countries. What
Germans.
Do you call them? Right. Yeah. So, British.
Yeah.
Germans.
Yeah.
And Russians.
Oh.
Fucking love to reserve their sunbeds.
Right. Germans are the worst, I think.
Germans are up there. They're and fair play to them. Like, they're organised. Fucking love Germany. Love Berlin.
Don't at me.
Don't at me. Do you know what I mean? Don't come for me. But fuck me, they are fast. They are like ninjas.
Yeah.
Then I think British afterwards, and then the Russian. But I feel like the Russians just come along and throw everything else, and just be like, this is my shit.
Like you are in my way.
Do you know what I mean? Which is just like fair play to you. If you've got the gall and the gumption, then fair play. But
gumption. There's a word.
There you go.
Should I write that down with my barrel?
With your barrel, gumption. But yeah, I want to know, how are you basically a 6 a.m. reserver, or are you a 10 a.m. wanderer?
I am a 10 a.m. wanderer, but I'll get a 6 a.m. reserver to put my towel down for me.
So I'm the 6 a.m. reserver.
Oh, well done. I knew I could.
I've worked out I'm the 6 a.m. reserver. Yeah. So basically, when we go to Gran Canaria, I'm going to be the 6 a.m., which we should totally do that.
Yeah.
But the thing is that like the hotels in Gran Canaria, you can actually book. Like you can book for your space around the pool. Yeah. But yeah, I am a 6 a.m. reserver. And I get so fucking annoyed when somebody tries to steal my spot. But literally, it's not even stealing my spot. It's like, it's the next day. Oh, shit.
Oh, crikey. Opa, or whatever they say. Opa, I don't know. Greek
it's the next day. So it doesn't belong to anyone. The seat doesn't belong to anyone.
Yeah.
But because I was sat there the other day, it's my chair.
Yeah. Reserved.com.
So I put this out on Instagram.
Oh.
And we've had responses.
Have we? It took about 15 minutes to get to that topic.
20 minutes.
The response, 20 minutes, Christ.
20 minutes, mate. Anyway. So, Vanessa has replied. They're animals. If you can't beat them to it.
Oh, I like that.
And then she added to it by putting, depends whether we have the boy up. So she's like stepmom to this gorgeous boy, the rugby player. Depends whether we have the boy with us. We had to do 12 a.m. reserves last time. It was feral. 12 a.m.
So basically you were going from the night before.
12 a.m.
I'm surprised all the sun lounges weren't stacked up so they could mop around us. She got that wrong.
That's shocking.
That's crazy.
Fuck. 12 a.m. No, okay. I would never do that.
No.
It's just not fucking worth it.
No.
I'd rather just lie on... I was going to say, fucking lie on someone. I'm just like, this is my son.
When in room, darling. Enchanté.
I'd rather go on the balcony than have to get up at fucking 12 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
That's a joke. But surely if you owned your hotel and you saw that happening, you'd be like, right, okay, I need to put something in place here.
Yeah, I'd figure something out. I don't know what it would be, but I'd have a system.
You'd have a ticket system.
You would, yeah.
It's like the deli counter at Tesco's. You'd have a ticket system.
Exactly.
You would.
Yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
You really would.
Step up number 13. Your number has been called.
Your number's been called. Don't fucking miss it. If you miss it, you have to take another ticket.
Exactly. Now, did anybody else reply?
No.
On that one. Oh.
So I just don't see the whole point of getting up too early.
Right.
But then I want a good spot because I want to be able to get a good tan. So the most important thing to me when I go away is getting a tan. I know everyone's going to be like, like why? Like think of the skin cancer. And I'm like, yes, 100%. Totally hear about that. Like, yes, I hear you.
He says, unwrapping the baby oil.
Honest to Jesus, I was just like, 15, anything above 15, I don't put it on, which I know is terrible. But it's my friend used to put vegetable oil on.
Fuck.
Just gonna put yeah.
Christ. No, I would do factor 15 or slightly higher on the first week and then drop it down to 8 on the second.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I've done 15 the whole time because then you get a longer lasting tan. Because you don't fry. Don't peel.
I definitely fried. But I have some fantastic tan lines. They're brilliant. There you go.
Well done. What was the food like?
So, well, fuck, here we go. I heard that inhale. So basically, all inclusive.
Never asked.
Well, here you are. So they've got the main kind of buffet kind of canteen area.
Yeah.
Everything, which I absolutely am here for and I love, is island time. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit.
Oh, right,
it's just You ask for something, half an hour later, it comes along.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm totally here for that kind of shit. Like, I'm totally here for it.
I used to I was going to say quickly, when I used to fly and used to go to all these places and used to see all.
This is your podcast too, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I know, but no, it's fine. You'd, this is why we used to call it all abusive, and you'd just see kids with just food piled high just because they could.
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of that's kind of gone away, I think. Like, it's just like...
Is it the worst of society?
Yeah, like I think kind of people are just like, actually, like, I'll go if I want more, I'll go up and get more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't have to.
It's that kind of mentality.
You compete with fucking Mount Everest on your plate.
Yeah. It's the fucking little cakes for me. Like, it's just
no.
So small.
Do you know that was the first thing I was going to say? Those little cakes. Oh.
Honest to God. And then before you know it, you've had like 15 of them.
Yeah.
And you look like fucking one of them. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they had that, and then like out by the amphitheater, we're gonna put that
cultured.
Yeah. Basically, there was just kind of like restaurants, 2 floors, restaurants upstairs and downstairs. But they had like Vietnamese, Italian, like a Mexican. Yeah,
I've hardly eaten today. This is all making me very hungry.
But honest to God, it was amazing. It was literally like the complex was huge, but it was fantastic. And then down by the beach, they had a beach club, amazing. And then they had a seafood restaurant, beautiful.
Did they have fish pie?
They didn't. They had a very nice fish soup, actually.
Ooh.
I don't know.
I had fish pie again the other day. I was thinking about you because I knew how much you don't.
Don't fucking cook fish pie. I swear to God, if I come round in a couple of weeks' time and you've cooked fish pie, I will literally set fire to your flat.
I didn't buy it. I didn't cook it. I just got the best one from Morrison's. I've made a lovely fish pie before, but yeah. No, I won't do that. No.
Thanks, babes.
No.
Someone heated up fish in the microwave in the staff room. I know. It's enclosed. There's no aircon.
You're just like, oh, I don't know whether to mop it up or give us somebody some femme fresh.
Honest to God. Honest to God. Disgusting.
Foul arama. What's the next topic?
The next topic is... Right, okay. So I kind of want to... we haven't had as many responses as I'd like for the best ghost stories, but I want to move on to Bridget Jones.
Okay.
But
you went to see it, didn't you, babe?
Yeah. I really need a wee.
Yeah, so do I. And to get another drink.
Go. Rewind.
You've said that about 15 times now.
When the crowd say boat, select up.
Bullshit.
It's 2001.
Okay.
Where is David in 2001?
Still up north.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bridget Jones, #1, has just come out.
Bridget.
What were you doing?
Fuck knows.
So you were probably on E.
It's probably off me tits. Oh no, not back then. Or ever, Mum.
So, Bridget Jones 1 comes out.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, Bridget Jones 4 has just come out. Nearly 25 years later.
Yeah.
25 years later. So, I went to see it the other day.
Right.
It is fucking brilliant. It is
all the same characters
brilliant.
in, apart from Colin Firth's not in it, is he?
Okay, spoiler alert. So if you don't want to know, like, take yourself out of the podcast for the next probably 2 minutes. Okay.
So if that's Dominic's 2 minutes, the next 15.
I'll tell you when you can listen. He is in it. He is in it,
but not for long.
But he's not in it. Like, he is in it though. So he's there. Colin Firth is there, but he's not there.
It's based on the book though, isn't it? Obviously, and in that
it's based on the book. So if you've read the book, you'll know what's happened.
I mean, I don't know what's happened, but I'd heard.
So
yeah,
it's fantastic, and Bridget is typical Bridget. But what I absolutely fucking love about it is Renee Zellweger is literally Bridget in 2001. She's just consistent throughout. I feel like she deserves an award for being just consistent with the same character throughout the whole thing, and it doesn't matter what's happened to her, and like how much time has changed. She is her throughout. Like it brings me so much joy. And I was reading something the other day, and it was like there's. So I feel like I'm just kind of like on the end, like I'm a kind of crossover of two generations, basically.
Right.
So it's just like a millennial, but then like a generation, like is it Generation X?
That's me. I'm Gen X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's just
yeah. Were you born?
I'm 89. So I'm more millennial than I am anything else. But I feel like because I had a sister who was a little bit older, I was more kind of in that bracket.
Because I can't remember when Gen X runs out, as in like the bracket. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, well, Spice Girls brought out the song Generation X, didn't they? Like it was like Generation X.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I didn't realize it was to do with that. We didn't, because when that came out, we didn't talk about Gen X and Gen Z and all that bollocks.
Yeah,
or Gen Z.
So basically there's this like there's an overlap, and what I was reading was, for people who really suffer from anxiety, Bridget Jones is a really, really good film to watch for our generation,
right?
Because you feel comfortable watching it, you feel at home watching it. Like it's before any mobiles, so there's no mobiles. And I actually once I read this, I went back and I watched the first Bridget Jones. And you see, is it Tom, the gay guy?
Oh yeah.
You see him when that guy comes up to him, he's just like, "Are you the guy?" And he's just like, "Yes, I am. No plans to record anything else." But he's putting together his mobile phone, and that's the first mobile phone that you see. He's at the table and he's putting it together, like he's putting SIM card in.
Oh right.
He's putting the battery in.
It's like fucking Meccano.
No. But he's just like, he's setting the phone up, and it's just like, oh my god, like we didn't even realize that's him setting the first mobile phone up.
Yeah.
And they are in it. They're in it at the end. But what was fucking brilliant, like, well, they're in it from the beginning. Sorry. What was fucking brilliant is that like they just sit there and she's just like, Tom, still living off that one hit wonder, but now he's a life coach. And I was just like, fucking brilliant.
That's hilarious.
And I was just like, of course he's a fucking life coach. But yeah, it is just everything that you wanted from a Bridget Jones film. They finished it off. They've done amazingly well with it. Yeah. And it's just...
And then that's it now, is it?
That's it. Yeah, and they finished it really, really, really well. They finished it really well. Good. There's going to be no more, and you can tell there's going to be no more, and it doesn't need to be any more. Like, that's
well,
it.
I assume there's only 4 books. Then I don't know if there's more.
Yeah, but I literally urge everyone to go and see it, because it is one of those films.
I didn't even know they were making another one until, like, I don't know, a week or so ago. I saw something somewhere, and she was popping up left, right, and centre. Renee, and I was like, hang on a minute, they've made another one. And then obviously my mum's just texting me there saying she's just watching the first one for the first time ever. And she's obviously off to see it at some point. So yeah. Oh no, I would like to see it actually, but I'll just do me and watch it at home when it comes out.
But I was thinking of just being of hosting kind of like a massive sleepover when the 4th one comes out, because my friend in the gym, she was just like, oh my god, like this sounds amazing. Like having a massive sleepover and watching all 4. And just kind of like, and just being like, yeah, like, fuck it, like, massive sleepover, lots of food, pizza, everything. Like,
lovely.
So I'm going to do that. But when you hear the words Bridget Jones, what is your Bridget Jones moment?
Well, I always think about, because of my Nick when I was a copper, was always just up the street from bloody Borough Market. Not bloody Borough Market, just Borough Market. And obviously that's her front door is there.
Yeah.
And then the other bit is when she was, I think it might have been the second one, when she was on the news or whatever, and she's sliding down to camera, and she did Fireman's Pole. Yeah, those big knickers
At Lewisham.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a few actually. And it was like the Christmas stuff because I liked her mother, and Celia Imrie's in it as well.
Yes, she is. She's in the last one as well.
Who I love from Vicky Wood days of. So yeah, I love all of them. Is oh god, what's his face? With the dad, I've forgotten his name, his real name. Jim Broadbent. Right, okay.
He's in it.
Okay.
But what I will say about that film, is prepare yourself for the amount of men who are ridiculously hot in it. So, did you watch White Lotus?
No.
Oh my god.
No, but I don't think I've got it on I don't know what channel it's on. I don't think I've got access.
I'll give you access.
Ooh.
Like, I've literally got all of the access you can have.
Well, I've got most of them. I've got Apple TV. I've got, well, at the moment I have anyway because I've got a free trial. I've got Prime. I've got Disney Plus, so I can watch the Kardashians.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, yeah, no, I've got to watch the Kardashians. My mum's just got into Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. But what was White Lotus on?
Sky.
Oh. Hey, I wonder if I could put... Have you got Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I won't put you on mine then.
No, I'll put you on my Sky, and you can log it, watch. So basically, there's a guy in it from White Lotus, and he's in Bridget Jones. Fuck me, sweet Jesus of Nazareth,
Jesus,
Adonis.
Oh, so quite similar to myself then.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I had to double take. I was like, David?
Why is he in this film?
He didn't tell me.
Yeah. I'd be big girl pants on.
Absolutely. These are enormous pants.
Yeah. Huge.
But yeah, it just comes in. But then I threw it out. I threw it out on Instagram, and I was just like, Bridget Jones, and running in leopard print knickers and trainers in the snow. That is the ultimate Bridget Jones moment, and is something that I have done.
What, in the exact same underwear?
Not leopard print. They were green boxers, and I went out dressed in bin bags because it was like a fancy dress night. So I customized these bin bags for me and 5 friends. And I created 4 bin bag dresses. They were amazing. Like they were they had like little brooches on them, everything, like all out of bin bags. And then I created a waistcoat and some shorts for me.
Right.
So I went out in my top, the bin bag waistcoat, and then the bin bag shorts, and I wore some boxers underneath. Yeah. Anyway, I was walking up the stairs in the club, and some guy just literally grabbed onto my bin bag shorts and just ripped them off.
What a cunt.
So, well, so I was just like, oh, Shantae.
No, Shantae.
This was at uni, by the way.
Wasn't last week.
I'm surprised. So I was literally just stood there in the club in my boxers and this bin bag, like, waistcoat. Got back to my, like, ex-boyfriends and, like, the guy that I was seeing at the time, and he literally looked at me and he was like, where the fuck are your clothes? And because I was in North Wales, sorry, so I was in Bangor. It was fucking freezing. So the snow, like, it was just like, it was. And I remember walking through the streets in nothing but my trainers, my boxers, a vest, and a black bin bag waistcoat. Like, and I was just like, fucking yes.
I bet you could tune in Radio Cardiff on your nipples.
Honest to God. HBO.
Yeah.
HBO. So that's my Bridget Jones moment, and apparently, according to Vanessa, that's hers as well. Quite
Should we do an outro?
Oui, bien sûr.
J'aime beaucoup le World Cup. Sorry, I just like getting close to my mic and talking like this.
So team. There's no I in team, but there is a me.
Yeah.
I was going to quote Nighty Night then, and then I realised I'm not Mark and I don't know anything from Night Night.
You can't quote anything, not
do that.
No, lyrics, maybe, but no.
Dead man's toe and a dead man's toe.
No comedy. Comedy's not your bag.
It's funny because it's true.
Even though we've got a comedy podcast.
Yeah, no, but I feel like it's not comedy. It's just me, like just bringing my everyday life, and
It's
you
people
make it comedy.
at us.
Which I mean,
I mean, what would Denise do?
Laugh.
Yeah. Anyway, back to your outro. Just thought I'd throw Denise in there for
How's the
SEO
plant?
purposes. Oh, she's fine. She's in bedroom. She's got a Paul in her now.
She's got a pal.
She's got
Yes, Queen.
She's fine. Yeah. No, she's good. I'll send you a picture later. Yeah, she's living the best life. Actually, I'll probably bring her back now to table.
Yeah, you should.
Now she's propped up.
She's healthy.
Oh, she's still alive. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Davina, it's been a pleasure as always. Treasure.
Yeah. Pleasure's all mine.
Also, can you do me a favour? Can you go and watch Dubai Bling?
I've watched it. I've watched some of it. How many seasons are there?
3.
I think, yeah, I've watched a couple of them. Not for a while, though. Is there a new season out?
Yeah, we're going to talk about it next week.
Right, only if you watch Smoggy Queen. Sorry, my voice is gone.
I promise you, Smoggy Queens, if you promise me Dubai Bling.
Okay. Dib, dib, dib. Dub, dub, dub. Where's that Kayla in the club?
Whoop, whoop. Jungle Massive. Right. From me and the team,
And me,
Beyonce.
2 guinea pigs.
From me and my second lead vocalist.
Oh, and me.
Moving around.
Me and my new camera that moves everywhere. Davina, you are live on Channel Quattro. Please do not swear. Please don't say fuck. Oh, bugger. You bastards. Bastardos.
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 See you next week, guys. Also, please like us on Instagram. What would Denise?
Yeah. And what would Denise? And finger any like buttons and things.
We really need like some push. We need some push.
Well,
we need
to start posting bloody videos, love.
We need to post videos. I promise you. Touch wood. Yes. But we need you to get in touch. We need you to keep this alive. Ciao for now, bitch.
Ciao for now.